It's another Dave Day. A lot to get to with the Standard Speaker sports editor, Dave Seaman. Feel like I say that every week, Dave, but we are in the thick of fall sports season and Major League Baseball playoffs have started. New York Yankees start spreading the news, Dave. They will take on the Cleveland Indians. There's been a lot of talk about, there was a lot of talk about the wild card game around here with Ron Marchetti and John Eric Poli being fans. Not too happy with Luis Severino getting the start in game one. Didn't go too well for him, Dave. Lasted a third of an inning, gives up 3 runs, but the Yankees have that power. They have that bullpen. They move on, and I think they could give the Cleveland Indians some fits.
Right now, there's no pressure on the Yankees. Really, if you're a Yankee fan, this is what you want. You want a chance to play the best team. The Indians have beaten the Yankees in years past when maybe the Yankees were favored. This year, the shoe's on the other foot, so to speak, and Yankees can go in that series, and it's only a 5-game series too. So the Yankees win 3 games, they're moving on to the next round, and maybe this young Yankee team, could capture the hearts of Yankee fans like previous Yankee teams, and do something that New York fans haven't seen in a while, and that's advance in the playoffs.
And Dave, the Cubs, great article in the Standard Speaker today talking about their playoff run coming up. And last year, Dave, it felt inevitable. I mean, really and truly, I think they were the best team in the regular season. I know they had to fight to get that World Series title, but it just felt like it was coming. Joe Maddon had a great quote in the story. He said, underdogs or overdogs, whatever. The thing that feels different is that we know how to do this. I think Joe invented a new superhero, overdog, Dave, but it's kind of scary that he might have the formula to how to win in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, he's done it before in Tampa, too, when he wasn't the favorite, too. Nobody expected him to get to the World Series in 2008. And the players that he has now, I mean, they went through that run last year, so they know what the experience. It's a different level of excitement once you get into the playoffs, and the Cubs experienced that last year. And to go all the way and rally in the World Series, maybe they shouldn't have won the World Series last year, but maybe they should have, because they made a great comeback against a great Indians team, and didn't start that well this year, but once they got it going late in the season, you knew they were kind of gearing up for the playoffs. And maybe in Chicago, people are talking about the Cubs, but I think nationally, they're talking about more about the Dodgers or the Indians, perhaps. And this might be the year that the Cubs will sneak up, and if they're underdogs, I think Joe kind of relishes that role.
And Dave, how about in the NFL? The Philadelphia Eagles have my attention. I'm not a huge NFL guy, but here they sit, I believe 3-1 on the year on the top of the NFC East. Kind of did the same thing last year. Can it stick this year?
I think so, because again, you go with experience. I mean, you've been through it last year. Last year, their offensive line took some hits. Lane Johnson was suspended for 10 games, and that really affected the rest of the offense, in my opinion, what they were able to do. Now they have a solid emerging quarterback in Carson Wentz. They have 3 running backs that they can mix and match with Clement, Smallwood, and Blunt that really could do different things. The defense is aggressive. It's a big play defense. Special teams is pretty good. Got a good young kicker who doesn't seem fazed by the pressure or whatever. So this could be a year for the Eagles.
And Dave, let's finish up locally. We just did a women's sports spectacular kind of on Out of Left Field here on SSPTV. And Dave, what a fall it's been for female athletics. You have Marion Volleyball, Hazelton Area High School Tennis, Hazelton Area High School Golf. In their first season, the girls team goes undefeated regular season. Marion Volleyball, Tamaqua, Marion, Mono Area Cross Country, MMI Volleyball. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I did, because I added this to the list. Jessica McClellan from MMI Golf. She qualified for PIAA Regionals. So good fall for the ladies.
There's no doubt about it. It just seems like more and more each year that you're writing about or talking about different sports that our female athletes have excelled in, and they really take it upon themselves to work hard at their games, and they all deserve our applause and our cheers. And I look forward to covering them over the next couple of weeks, because it's going to be an exciting time around here.
We just did a story on the Hazelton Area tennis team, as did you. Big story in the Standard Speaker. They're a lot of fun, that team.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I just watched them practice just for a little bit the other day, and in advance of doing that story, and it just smiles all around. You could just tell it's a loose bunch, a close-knit bunch, and a lot of good teams have that. You can tell they have chemistry. It's an individual sport. Don't get me wrong, but when you play doubles, you have to work as a team, and all together you have to win your matches for the team to have success. And this Lady Cougar team is poised to, already won 3 straight league championships after being winless the one year, and now they go into the districts as probably the team to beat.
And Dave, I was there at a practice too. They were having fun, but when Sophia Losen, Lily Nowak, and Stephanie Mazurek were just playing around, the serves and the hits they were having, I had to stand back a little bit. So very talented as well. Read all about local sports in the Standard Speaker with Hazleton Area Sports Hall of Famer Dave Seaman, and keep up to date right here too on SSPTV News.